India conducted Mission Shakti, an anti-satellite missile test, from the APJ Abdul Kalam Island Launch Complex. This was a technological mission carried out by Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO. The satellite used in the mission was one of India's existing satellites operating in lower orbit. The anti-satellite missile, ASAT, successfully destroyed the live satellite in just 3 minutes. The test was fully successful and achieved all parameters as per plans. So far only 3 countries, the US, Russia and China, had this technology. The ASAT interceptor successfully engaged the satellite in a directed mode. The test, however, used an all-new missile developed over the past few months under a new technology development project. This project borrows elements from Project AD, the DRDO's ballistic missile defense project begun in the mid-1990s. The development, apart from highlighting India's prowess in space technology, also assumes significance in the context of China. China had achieved this feat in 2007 by shooting its weather satellite. China is an emerging superpower in the outer space by launching scores of satellites as President Xi Jinping wants his country to surge ahead of the US and Russia. Republican and Democratic US lawmakers introduced legislation named Taiwan Assurance Act, seeking to boost Washington's relations with Taiwan and raise the island's international profile, which could heighten tensions with China. Among other things, the bill would mandate that President Donald Trump review State Department guidelines on relations with Taiwan, direct the Defense Department to make efforts to include Taiwan in military training exercises, and expresses congressional support for regular U.S. arms sales to Taiwan. Taiwan is one of a growing number of flashpoints in the U.S.-China relationship, which also include the trade war, U.S. sanctions and China's increasingly muscular military posture in the South China Sea, where the United States also conducts freedom of navigation patrols. Washington has no formal ties with Taiwan but is bound by law to help defend the island nation and is its main source of arms. The Pentagon says Washington has sold Taiwan more than $15 billion in weaponry since 2010. Japan continues to work on creating domestic fifth-generation stealth fighter as seen in footage aired on national TV. The footage shows that Mitsubishi Electronics-led team proceeded to test their active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar based on the F-2 fighter aircraft. According to several media reports, the new Japanese AESA radar is similar to US-made AN or APG-81, which is installed on Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II fighter jet. Also showcased for the first time footage of test prototype of a low-bypass turbofan called the XF91, equipped with afterburners, developed by IHI Corporation as part of a power plant program for an advanced F-3 fighter. The new engine is about 4.8 meters in length, about 1 meter in diameter and more than 15 tons of thrust with afterburner, and more than 11 tons of intermediate thrust without. Japan started up the program of development of the domestic stealth fighter in response to the United States' refusal to sell Japan the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor in 2007. Japanese media also reported that purchasing of newest F-35 Joint Strike Fighter aircraft is an interim solution until Tokyo can develop and produce its own fifth-generation fighter. Last month, the Japanese Ministry of Defense confirmed its plans to pursue a Japan-led program to develop a next-generation fighter aircraft that will replace its Mitsubishi F-2 multi-role combat platform in the 2030s.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the channel and want to support, please support on Patreon or PayPal. The details are given below in the description.